Mami Zambra, Samuel, Nim Ado, or business manager, Sanso Kasama, Asamoah Gyan, and Bafo Gyan, or Sanso, your opinion, Daya, Asamoah Gyan Foundation, Ano. Sami?
Yes, bra.
Answer the Samba book, no, I mean, Reverend Akasa, me assure Sana was Sugu, so me name say be a become Biafra, one Sana Bia, measure book, Nasemna, and Kanin Fazi.
Oh, dear mechanic, Nyame, dear, Uzu, Nema. He reveals to redeem, and I'm missing me a testimony of so many instances.
And I know a Mishia Yasapon, Kobabe Bomi Yasapon Gospel to was this answer Munano Cre Mobianca reveals to redeem or Signano Crenti?
Na Asemna Wakande or no so can I drink as a man of God. Na Sisi I can say. Say in so na fanwa yeah, and in so soon occur, as I said, but nobody saw him drown. And Nyankopon hata sui any nim DSC ti end ye ne busuanya until say Nyankopon be kasa de we know that Castro is missing.
Okay,
and the omo asofo ni omo ayi won paibom. I expect them to do that for us more. We also be empire corners around pada. Many years Asamoah ko kra Asamoah ko to nyum da and so yes, Asamoah sang there. Asamoah Gyan sings gospel more than any other song. He sings gospel songs. I told you, Yasapon, Cindy Thompson, Esther Smith. He sings gospel a lot, more than any other song.
And I think Castro now crown to gospel.
Yes, said the mechanic. Castro cry a latest gospel. Now you be released. Even your work on your planet, your first ever music show. Here, you say, contact Raja starting. And what Adaho Saturday night, here to and I say, we are to you. What the end there? We just be Yamen Kasama.
Okay, all right. Now, Yasha, omo afa ho as a bronya, omo we crackers ya book ya say me am say I have foundation pa hamopa na. Nti no say no book any omo use ya Castro ni Janet din Asamoah be a omo de pescania e dia na mo na msimu tu fa hon.
Book no there. Your lawyers are working on it legally, no. The immediate actions will be taken against them. Published as a supplement of Aeon International Magazine, National Media Commission License NMC C1390990. No manono. Na the writer is Anderson Bannerman. How for that one, they'll hear for our lawyers very soon. Now movie the end of me who but mate. And now you see a whole look do any manamano, Nina lawyers advising on how to act because a Bibiano running.
But a book now, them
Emra any idea Bibia Krum Hanti, Emra, you be family so and no man but Yamba and Yusu media. This such a media outfit. I'm Frank Kanche Ghana for see a poor macho. Nobody should patronize. They shouldn't help these people. These unscrupulous people, they shouldn't help them. Mom. They are very insensitive. They are very, very selfish, wicked. I don't even know the kind of words to use against them. I don't know what they want. It's yes, Ghana for macho. Don't patronize their books and their movies and whatever they are selling out. Don't patronize it because who patronize it and I will more. Fine, Peace FM come yeah. Peace FM me sewa mu nyina omo mekura kwa usubi omuti. What you say? Omuti kwa ubu omuti okọ mechi a ye mre wa na bo ba bia beku bia omuti Peace FM. Nti le pa omo atwo. Ma omo nto book no movie no so ma omo nto ma omo mo ankofo yi a sebi.
Elim. Onza me hwa ade me sere wa hanum se o. Me hwe kwa mo fi omo fa so aye you know anyway
you can't once the ya na ipumutuom
ba say no to na wo come asem na ba obi so be say big baby so big baby say what is wrong with it? So my book about cashew and omoka and what is wrong with it?
You can't use somebody's image to do anything to gain commercial profit without the person's consent. Never. We know there are technicalities in the other angle. That's the movie. Even that one, our lawyers will advise. But with this one, there, 100% we are going to nail him. He cannot. He's not going to go free because we were using images. Everybody sees it. In the end, the little law, using the image because being the brand's managing Asamoah Gyan, anytime anybody uses him, the person needs to pay. I can say most of our people now, almost from Brand Melcom, Mama Vate, Unibank, Royco, Ewulemonko, they are all paying, and we are also supporting them and helping push their brands. So, Obi Antimi sorry kekemba, no they will be used to Asamoah Gyan ne castro, no they pay nisika. It's answer Asamatu, Nasenka, Anyi Bianca. We are Ghana ni na se wa ni say your cultural values do ani bi wa anka yemfa and yes I understand can be able to be piska ukuma.
Okay, all right, my minister, one last question. Na me panel members in Sumbrim na me so mo on send bia on be pese on be bisa na nyama ni bi ho mo so on be ka ho. Statement na mo release ni mo say we release on behalf of Asamoah Gyan Foundation na castro so but me who say on behalf of Janet so ebusuan no ka ho boapaya na bia money na etwa efiso na bibisa.
Oh, most of the time no ya can't for omunya na Janet ebusuan no omo akasa so omo lawyer aye kasa omo ne me akasa omo so omo lawyer be act on her behalf, but normally we be hear statements in ya normally no Janet ne castro but about legal issue there. Janet omo lawyer ntinyame ya aduma omo some lawyer no be act on their behalf.
Okay, all right,
you know e hono sanity
mami panel members in room kakra na yenye emfa sasem we nsi ne hwe yensem pro Mark agba mami sha sem fuse we.
Okay. Book no any oye brave so cho ne din
na say din dey bi kra na enye ne din
okay.
Yeah.
Na the bia make us say creativity a problem in your time where people think deep, very wide to create and write. It be for movie, music, all of that. It be a pen for full way where who as I say Ubinim Ebenezer Ata Mochreman Castro Amani Hu then obi dey akoye book me menkanye ebi ade book no kire kon fa so yira idea minim sa wa fe mo e tell bi sa kon fa so. Oh, okay, but I anim many anim no mo so issue kakra because they've not handled the crisis well. Issue ni ba up first no say books or whatever obenya chance I survive here. How they went about with the issue. Nobody should talk. Ghana here now so nobody should talk. Okay, people will talk for you. Nobody should talk. They will create the talk.
That's if you don't tell your own story.
That's right.
You force people to tell your story.
Correct. So people until I would say be so me who sort here. Oh, Castro gram who no share shit color say will be a Canada. But right from day one, and now if we are doing this, everybody will bring the necessary information. Sa Anka will always wait and get the right information from him and the team. Book review once a new fire for fire. I
can easily answer you, Brahma.
Okay, answer me.
We communicated very well. On the day of the event, the following day, the press statement went out. It's a communication.
Press statement?
Yes. Yes, everybody got it.
If I have to be very honest, anyone see on the day of the event, no, I didn't release here.
Yes.
And that's not true.
That's the Monday. It's Monday.
No, that's not true.
We released it Monday evening, then people started talking about it on the Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah. We release it on our website because we didn't want people to take advantage. Even we have to scan the signed document because we know that if we just send out a message, people will distort it and bring out their own way of bringing out the message. So that's why we did it as a signed and scanned document and put it on our website. That's how we communicated. The following week we communicated again, and it's also there.
But anyway, wait, Mpachamba. When you have an issue that you want to communicate, say that website, how am I supposed to know that?
You are supposed to know because I communicate. When I do that, I talk to every media person I know. Eugene, you can go to PCFM online. The series of statements are there.
But
other networks too, they are there.
For the kind of case we are talking about, where ABI you made choices as a media we. I work with the radio station as well.
Yeah.
But me now can me mante. So maybe format was not good enough.
You are saying
maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So let's because
maybe. Yeah, because I'm the class.
Because I was you.
Sir.
Oh, because
no. Me who here. But I'm saying, say, I think one of the things are not me now had problem, and I remember say me can't pass in Halifax. We're just even talking about it. Say we think say Asamoah Gyan management and Asamoah Gyan should release a statement, and I said we have to hear from them. Only if he said we're debating, we're talking about it. Cry say ache. And now I'm a bit me drink a say because I thought it's a movie is in Monday. Then I don't think would that because time and I di hun komono. It was even one Tuesday morning. I'm in Halifax a program. Then we're talking about it. Say was it Tuesday? Yeah, one Tuesday. Yeah, and near Castle statements. But now so modi statement be bad yes. But your kind of mean too much. But that's what I'm just saying. Yeah.
Okay, so media man, I just want to establish, and I think that if you are still going to continue with the job you are doing, and next time, some of these things, before there was a problem where we often say, menkasa. Because I say, well, I say, my friend, no, was your nkasa. Was I can't to him say, wafrel, or do we are hate you want come and hold him responsible. Also for Usubempa, Mitieno. Interview no mena me yes interview
and then say you went to you
Metieno like what he said.
Okay, all right.
Metieno na me person me kesi su biem say he repeated what he said on Hit FM pepe. He didn't change anything. Ebi ahead no on say the statement is conditional. If say yes say there, but we share headline now. You will not be able to tell, say, my conditionalities be one. When you careful, you think, say, or can emphatic say he's dead. So that's all I want to establish.
Okay, all right, that's me. My main call, Mark, Socrates. Borum na yanko.
Oh, okay. Me per se, maybe sa animado. 1 or 2 questions, kwesi. Me pacho, boss. Pacho say, moko no. Is it true, say? Mokoko race ewo nsuo ne so
pacho ya nye race obi just kin o rent ya on say individual into bia ya kwa ya person twibi no ne nya ya ko rent ne akotua ne ya chro edin ne assign ne ama live verse no na o ride it for fun to say ye hu da bia no just that hana bia afina nkofo hu adekon but is something that is there long ago to ne ride it into wa onimu no okwa be kire so o person kra betina wachi nti obi timi tina obi achi ba obi obetina obi achi so so share lives na yenya quarantine no obi are riding on his own until says our incident ni see
we kono uhu time okotina so a okono
tam na ye rent jet ski no de ni yenya na quarantine yenya obi a yenya jan we afa ne de we atu we kwa no akutua no afa ne we fa no afa ne because so sign because one alcohol.
So you rent it for the day and
yes, just for hours. First time you move yenya move coin. Bia we actually
but move coin na nyase mu ko race.
Debit we fa no we afa. Be a con baby, be a person enjoying home as riding a jet ski.
Oh, okay.
Be a on his own.
But me assure say okay to bisa question because me nim say sami we video bi a ba abonten a bon say o te kra say amanfo be kasa background utumi say me nim say Asamoah Gyan say castro bi betwe mu speed now we say Asamoah no perform so say
yeah, that's one of the unfortunate issues because asem no to yen no ohun no omuhu no tama na Asamoah Gyan yitwa mo hwe video na no twam no mo man fans because they've seen Asamoah Gyan and on man fans and twam
me by then na castro at that time na sa video
satan na me ni ho na satan na castro su ni ho Asamoah Gyan kwan na e wo ho ono kwan de ni twam no man fans
enti emra sorry o mpacho kozi emra sam castro fab we na onega ne tena chire a okor mumu ehunu no
satan de ni nya ni ho
na mo wa hifa
tam na oba castro eba be fa girl na ba peace holiday for no mo tete ho so mo na no mo shout no say on
ba ne mo wa hi
ne ya call aqua safari nya ko shia aqua safari ne ya nim kube na o twem castro twem ho de ne castro twem a obi en so o twem na Asamoah nya Gyan so mra nim kube no say oba o twem call peace holiday no ko fa girl no na peace of the workers no ho na ba fo Gyan so ho so that ba fo Gyan dey no ride bi not ho and of fa girl no obi Gyan se girl in share live verse and on call
it didn't get in share live verse
no share live verse
mum ba hu se girl in share live verse
but that is what he said the people there
okay
almost say na girl in share live verse and on continent nechi
okay well someone bisa we me a clear ba ko ama me say you see it's not as if Asamoah Gyan and organizing and say on Congo ye bibi and okoto nsu no na oye
never
entinka we no one problem and the munye nyina mema view no awa betina hansi anka wo ka say nka we nye problem mum manage asem no dana asem ne bae na no wo ye nkasa ye nye we and nka wo ba out e ba be kire mu say a wo se nka no beboa say senior mum manage no e ma speculations ne cause wa and then obi a chiro book a we ni abriyo nka mo ba out asem a kan sesi say oh say because mu nyina no makọ mu nyina mo ye mpanifo adults any makọ any incident we see any accident be akoba so you are not responsible and you no ka chen so nko fagel nko tina wa na say ye trust script bi a kwa wo be yese and ma organize bi na accident bi aba wo mu what you must say mu ye responsible but mu nyina mo ho namfo bebre mu nyina makọ. And it's just a matter of you coming out to talk to the people, say where ABCD. But I remember, Eugene the Jinahui, you were making the whole thing look like there's something fetish about the whole thing. I don't mean spiritual fetish, but fetish about the whole thing. No pampa munko yenkasa. But and now not even Eugene the Jinahui. That day, the report I had from Eugene looked like he's a monster. Be anase criminal. Be anase obi okita bombu bi obabe. But the same platform, the very platform that he wanted to even come to you.
Okay, cool down.
I'm ready for him, pa.
Cool down.
You prepare for me?
But only my dear, I may enjoy anyone who I may enjoy her. I wish you send come out better be a better because some of the questions and comparison we say when you are person be ya no.
I'm ready for Socrates.
What's that?
No, ask more questions for me. No, these are more questions. These are more questions.
The issue is
because you said one man over says
Kwesi minimum. Socrates.
Yes.
We issued a statement.
But that
I stand by it. You can have your own opinion. We have our own way of communicating because at that time we were in crisis. Even they want to even speak. Please, you see it as let's talk. Is communicate. You are in a sorrowful mood. You are even confused.
But you see, my brother, you are the manager. Asamoah Gyan is the victim. You did a bad job that day.
Your program with you the way you do it. I'm doing my.
How do you do it? But I'm telling you.
But
see me. But that day you did a bad job.
That is your opinion. That
is not my opinion. The facts on the ground, the rules of the game.
You've said it. You are repeating it. I'm saying. On the day now, Yen ni abra we afa no. Yen na ye pekon be fa so minister ba ho bi. Ye the navy for ba ho bi. Ye pekon be rescue yen ko kasa.
Who what do man say?
Me so me adwuma ni bi because if I yam check kasa na person kasa no e na me kasa at the time ese me nyam facts answer my kasa.
And then what do you then have to tell people like the media and the what you the same media now that day you were seen as evil no they say you are still on the media because
this is Eugene.
It's not Eugene, it's the media.
As Eugene, I'm not going. It's a personal thing that I'm not going to talk about what happened that he knew that he was wrong. But we will not talk about it. What happened at that time? You are pushing. This is what you want. But I'm not going to go into that. The fact is,
you will go.
I won't. We communicated on what has happened.
What happened?
We communicated. It's there. You can go and read it. You are trying to ignore it. It was on Peace FM online. It was on Joy online. I was on GTV.
So that means that media they were lying that you people don't want to talk.
They wanted us to talk at the time that we were not ready to talk.
So that day you were not ready, so you didn't talk that day.
That is what you want.
That's
not what we want.
So that day you didn't talk.
By our own ways, we wanted to gather our facts before we come out. We can't just come out, and we are not going to do.
Okay, all right, so great.
The facts now,
So, but there's a question I need to ask. Do you acknowledge that timing plays a role in managing crisis?
Of course, in community.
Yes.
Correct. So if you say your time and my time, I don't know.
I acknowledge because that is why I came out with my statement. And no, listen. We are in a country where these people are there. I cannot stop them. What I can do is to just plead. And just to talk on what we want to be done. But when the person insists that he will go and do it, I cannot stop him. It's only the law that can stop him. Okay. And so when we had the issue, we needed to gather our facts before we come.
Yes,
I'm not going to say anything again. But we have issued our statement. We issued a statement. You try to ignore the statement and you want to tell me that we didn't communicate.
No. And your statement. Don't twist the whole thing. I'm not talking about the statement you issued.
We didn't communicate. We communicated.
See, you didn't communicate because in the sense that issue now statement now issued the whole. But make that day na semne buy na media no e buy no. Asamoah narrative yes any amoti wonu mkube whatever. No we am free yo. Wouldn't send mo no mkube. Wouldn't send mo ti ho no hu so betwam. And media ne buy no any party say Eugene mo buy no. What stops you from just telling me so oni anu mkube ni hu so otwam. Anyway ne buy.
That is your star. That is your star.
Okay.
That is your star. I'm not going to take that.
All right.
We have our style of communicating. Okay. We communicated by our style.
For the first time, let me congratulate you, because at least you've done job now.
Yeah. You are trying to push that agenda, but the fact is,
nobody is putting an agenda.
A media house. Went out saying that they've seen Castro's body. And when all those things were going around, when we have not gathered our facts, you wanted us to come out.
Okay.
We won't do it. All right. We'll do it what we think is good for us.
James.
Kwesi?
Yeah.
Mesha say by asking Enimadu question back up me pacho. Enimadu. Very clear sa branch your true bookie wafum. Your biography, your autobiography, by him so far to no so biography nema Asamoah Gyan since you people were not prepared. Now me to say book na sem na ahaw pa, and of course certain portions say tiamra. Person bisa say obi ebie na no kan si so say Castro ewu a. Are you okay with that statement?
No, because as at now no wu ye bibia nkyerese Castro wu Ghana mamre kra bibia nkyerese Castro wu Castro ayira.
Okay.
Nti no ye de ye mu se Castro ayira.
Okay. Waira bonwi.
Yes, that's what we know for now.
Okay.
So Nyankopon so wa fana
because emotional Odeta trying to nail this person down the me bisa question and it gives me an indication over certain things I've been thinking about on the whole scenario. Wa mami answer me that was after me ya me submission akwesi Castro issue ko benyina metietie nsem bebre from Castro nankasa camp as Enimadu camp ne all around media for your adwuma ni we na ya sebi yen ko school ko anim kura yen papa moto TV a yetumi hwe niama te say the old force Inspector Derek mo Inspector Bedi Akomo CSI Miami ni CSI New York mo no. We learned how to create scenarios when there is a problem. Enti from the way ana niama akoba no media menya one of those are tie madwin to the issue say ampa omuko nsuo no so omufa jet ski you know omuko echire and omu ayera and that is all until we should all swallow that. No, from the way Anyama play out and I ask myself certain questions and do 3 scenarios. Scenario number 1, and they say yes, Castro ni jenebandu efa jet ski eko nsuo no so omu ayera ye hu omu. No matter what, it is what is spending, and that is scenario number 2. Number 1. Number 2, could it also be say a beer now a problem like probably Janet Bandu and a beer Asamoah now in trying to handle the whole thing well so that it doesn't become a problem, the arrangement was to make the 2 of them disappear so that far later one person will pop up and say, oh yeah, breba kufimu nyankopadu minya my life. And then scenario number 3, there is also the possibility say omumi no for the purpose of achieving publicity stunt ayera, and they will pop up later now. Instead I make sure here by asking you say obi kati you say Castro are you okay? Who say no? Yet the kind of statements are air cover gives us the indication when we are thinking some panipa mienu na yera anaso mwewu a yedi areho no. Within the industry, certain things are coming from your camp and other people's camp that makes it look like there is a date at Castro Beba Ghana. It started like Waira Omwaira Omwewu yedi areho. Then the statements now change and say, oh, Castro, I know you are alive. You will come very soon. Me say in some ebano a change a dilute idea no assistance now. Call Facebook. Asamoah Gyan kasa kebi. So or say I know that you will come.
Also need Facebook account.
No. Me can say from Asamoah Gyan's Facebook. There was a statement like that. Also believe he say Castro beba. Gyan papa na. Oka says Castro baby o she bi oba obeje ne ba na fi ni nsa no set sisi ade ye ntihwe biom. There are more people ocha me kwame me kai wa ha. They were organizing to put up a vigil for Castro. I remember it was a Saturday here. I think the following Monday or something. The same ocha me kwame made a statement. Said Castro is a good swimmer and there is the possibility say Washington Togo. So if you know that is a good swimmer and the possibilities that was showing Togo, then what was there? Vigil for? Well, intermediate, my drum is scenarios, and I'm just folding my arms, looking at how it plays out of which I will narrow down to which of the scenarios is likely to be them.
Mamima, any mumbre, any. The more penana, more pep. And I'm more Philippine. James started in the scenarios. The scenario number 1, and then Mr. part 1, 2, 3, that is how it will be. Because in life, you cannot have everybody saying it as you want. We know that. They hear and say, and they throw away sitting here. Because said okay, in so no yet me so and so no and yet boat munam obia in the singular jet ski na ko and I make us enka yet so make us enka to so crowd with me say mouth nipa ba ko dan chan baby wo twem e bia bo bi dan so na no ba ko because omo local fishermen wo what I say na saade ni na no me and am ti here am me wo pini obia mba am be kase wo Castro again now almost struggle, as I said. And at the same time, Ebusia, Asamoah, you need to talk to the families. Who Ebusia for? What do you do? And you know, it's an emotional issue. Yeah, I can say we need to be circumspect of how we come on.
Right.
Because you have people's
emotions,
loved ones out there missing. So the other kind of say, me buy and see Mark wa Secret wa James wa Papa Arnold on paper now, paper on camera.
Raz.
He say Raz. Okay, that's where I knew he was. Yeah. He said definitely you guys will push me for this.
I won't push you. It's not
details.
Oh, Mami landed. Yeah. Bajom. It's okay. Please allow.
Yeah, say Obiba faho. Affected family.
Yeah, maybe you man of the brain we are now. Mema last. Yeah. Why? Arnold.
Yeah, you see. First of all, no. Mark Kasai raised an issue about communication. Socrates is always the same. Questions are come. James is already treated the same fact. So now coming on there. After moving on submission, I would expect and say, dear, you better admitted the fact say, well, you could have gone wrong with the communication. With the communication,
we can go on never. We knew how to communicate at that time, and we were in a position where people could not even speak. Our effort was to find Castro and James. All of us. I was looking for the human being. I wasn't looking for media. At that time, I was looking for a missing friend and brother and a sister. I wasn't looking for a media to talk to. I'm telling you that. I was interested in that. And when the time came for me to gather my facts to come out, I came out.
And I cry over and say, still, I saw a bomb, and I'm seeing media bank as under my economy. And I saw Christians and send me the brainer. A mark no more days than we are to do more. But when we saw Christian, I was be back as I know, I know, can't say, I know, yeah,
happy yesterday. So the man is a man happy Saturday and happy Sunday. Woman. So the body and some man.
It happened on a Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, when you not come home. Say, me know you drink. Say issue we see na my traumatized. Na confusion no adults. Internet some gather me who and son I'm going to release an appropriate statement. Me know you drink. But as a job, as a PR person, as a communication expert, there's been extremely bad situations all over the world that are saying, CBC, I know problem. I put PR persons and as a communications person, I'm responsible for that. To me that the resources, mindset, not to actually come out and release a statement. It's the issue about what can say, and then you pay when you actually need to release statements. Meaning, communication, see, catch or say, you made a mistake with your communication skills and the way you put the balance now. D2 and says okay, you rectify it in your subsequent with the kick account because you actually good. The Mebana material riding, I was like, so it had to take you like a month to actually come to the studio and speak like this. Which I am will be a book, will be a movie, and they push you my bed and say, what speech? And I agree with you, who released statements? In any statement, I was oblique. There was nothing in there. He wouldn't say anything in relation to the sea that very day.
We didn't say what you wanted us to say.
You see? But you see, one thing you forget.
And we will not say what you want us to say.
One thing you forget, we say.
And we will not do what you want us to do.
One thing you forget.
Asamoah
apart from the fact that we PR person, Asamoah Gyan will talk around. Asamoah Gyan is a public figure. Castro is a public figure. Any crowd, you to get fee for Asamoah Gyan stadium. Castro is you to ticket fee, a question or fencing, wherever. It's I contribute to our well-being and the Yomujan Sia. It's a one as a PR person. I think that you should get off from your high horse. Now, so okay, they be releasing. These guys are public figures. You know, was taking their lives. Into you know, they are okay. Can they be? I will tell you in your mouth. But the same choice say they will stake. There was stake for my brother. And say if any the numerous of the millions of Ghanaians who are born these are questions that are relevant to issue in CM. What you mean say they open our can I say they no dear. Me shop and the idea if you would say okay communication no and now and things say the next time no do say be better was here. But to say they open and why they open and why mistake. Why you mistake Asamoah Gyan you an individual be in the private person be na wo and they can find ho it's an idea we very relax cry
me dance pa na the waka ni na waka wadwen na waka e wi ase we obia ne na adwen and obia ne de ono so ope na de wo badwen na yen na madwen na mo media for no
kwesi won say me nya sa
and you know you can say it's because you have your own opinion. I can never stop you from sharing your opinion. You see, hello. When you talk, I wasn't talking.
You talk.
I wasn't talking.
Let's respect. Yeah, let's just
ask me questions. Yeah. The host was supposed to be the only person who asked me questions, but
maybe another who told you.
Yeah, you also ask questions.
Yes.
No problem.
No problem.
Please. Allow the name to talk.
We've been in a traumatized time. We've been traumatized, and at that time, we had to weigh our options and we have to gather our facts before we come out. We were not going to come out as your style of communication where you want us to come out as quick as possible. We wanted to gather our facts before we will come out. If by your style, no, you think we were wrong, so be it. We have nothing against it. And as a team, if we have issues where people were in that situation and we decided to gather facts,
Alex.
Yes, good afternoon.
Alex, una outro book no?
Hello.
Una outro book no?
No, it is not a book. It is a supplement of a magazine.
Enti
Leon International.
Enti una we castro a supplement no?
Aye.
Na one amount to me yes sir.
Well, this is a matter of so we decided to comment
as a matter of the other
public interest, yeah.
Na so we so be image san say uton out the pesca obi image out the pesca near you know what the permission na BBF no.
No, the thing is that in terms of selling the publication, we were just simply recovering the cost of whatever news items that we published. Now the images obviously may have been used from other items in public domain, but we would say that if there is any objection, we would consider it.
Oh, okay, but so have you heard the objection from Asamoah Gyan Foundation, Castro, Ebusian say, Enyadio Maniji Adiawaye, who Sabuki Amatri, Enyadio Maniji, say, using the images of their family to just make your own profit and money?
Oh, come on. Well, we've not. But there's no intention to malign anybody. There's no intention. I don't think we are out there to put their pictures on T-shirts, put their pictures on something to just to sell. No. This is a general news item. If you read the story, you see that it is an analysis of something of public interest. Just like most other publications on the newsstand. Well, if you look at the items that we currently have on our various newsstands, and especially with us, we are registered with the National Media Commission. So we don't seek to malign.
Okay, all right. And you do see what I'm saying, but that's it. Why?
Okay.
All right. Well, Enim.
Yeah.
Papa now or publish it.
What's a magazine? Situation. What's a book? He needed to make recovery of his magazine. In some tongue. Hey, and you're in a court.
Or say analysis of like any other publication on the newsstands.
You yate. Emra Ebeyejuma.
Okay. All right. In some way, Yache.
10 seconds.
Yache. Okay. My message is in Mark. So Mark, Uncle Ron. Just one quick compassion.
Also, what a particular thing be threat. Don't worry. I advise some of them out. Once what a particular thing be for like 3 times, we were traumatized, and so we're getting our facts together before we speak. That alone is communication. If you had come out to say that we're traumatized and so we want to put our facts together very soon, we're going to get back to the media. Thank you, Ghana. That is communication.
I did that with GTV.
Okay.
I communicated with GTV before because GTV is a national television. They came there, they talked to me. Yes, they talked to me, and I told them that we are in a very sad and at that moment we are in a shop, so we pleading, preparing the statement.
All right.
I said it on GTV.
All right, Socrates.
Thank you very much.
Despite threatening and all the don't worry, media person me too for. If we try media man say, you see the brand Asamoah Gyan is very huge. Problems we in Abeba, but please, me need more background more. But I'll plead with you to learn a little, adjust, not learn, please. Modify your style nekakra because in some way be beba. But the brand Asamoah Gyan is very huge. The way you are communicating today, to me, I'm say akaka klebi inti from henceforth no modify no kakra why. And yes, I be ma Asamoah Gyan brand no a lot of problems. Why?
Thank you very much. We've been a team since.
Yeah. No, I like the fact you are friends and it's good.
We've had issues, a lot of issues, and Omama Ena. And you know, say what I'll say is you guys say we yes, I can say do trust us. Yes, I will reflect on all what has happened. Eugene is going to give me a copy, and the fact that we communicated at the time we wanted to communicate, I stand by it. That one, nothing will change me. I spoke to GTV that we are in a situation where we are traumatized. It's difficult for anyone to even because everyone is going here up and down, so we couldn't communicate because we didn't have the facts. I did that.
Okay, all right.
And we communicated at the time we wanted to communicate.
May call round, James.
Listening to you to know that these are the areas I need to improve on. I'm human, but I know we've done a good job.
All right. Any mama anod room. Room briefly.
Who say also only the biggest brand in the country, but no. Any contributing money a bigger brand. Say you talk Royco Omonkwa and Kaye me fan man me brands ambassador. You understand? Say you told the kike kahuni na and Korean fan brands ambassador. So you should know say you should know say you boa any brands ambassador. Into we yes, so you're marketing and answering sales and I think so you're doing a good job. What should list one can point out business manager or let's say endorsement deals at Asamoah Gyan. You understand? But as a publicist there, what fail you? If you're only there, so we'll check you because when I the face of Asamoah Gyan in the public.
There were no challenges on failure.
No. What failure can look at the way you know. No, anytime I born about as a sales manager there, but as a publicist there, you win a 0%. No, seriously, moment kind of can I also but no you understand? No, because I think that as a face of the Asamoah Gyan in the public domain, you've not done justice to the gentleman, especially when you contribute to the endorsement deals now one. It's a failure. No, there will be no Asamoah Gyan. It's a message baby. As a publicist there, you should back up.
James.
Kwesi sana mark catcher anima do say we see bibisu 3 times na mark de to aso kan asem no me so say we see bibisu 3 times a problem to me wa kan si so say obi a obebie na no aka say ohun say oba ne bema ye Janet ene Castro drown ni bia no oboa wa kan be 3 times e wa ha na baby a ade ni see no we know say very far off from the shore enti se mumu wo shore ho no no ne oba no ko ho a there is no way from the shore no you would have seen say they drown muma yenka so say obi eno hu empty jet ski no eno oba bisa operators no and some more track akwa. So then there is the possibility that somebody could have seen them drown. But if you make a definite statement, say obi obeke bia say he saw them drown bia no, it's a liar now. What is your interest in that particular thing? It gives me the indication and brings me back to my first question. Say you know for a fact branch NTAC on we. I don't know if you get the logic. So what is your interest in that particular statement, making it 3 times how we see so?
Okay, all right. Enim.
Yeah.
We are near. Yeah, I'm sorry, Supra.
I'll take this opportunity to thank Ghanaians for their support. Even Omo criticize here and so no. Jumana Omo no. Boying. Am I sorry? Until we have nothing against it. Asamoah Gyan has been criticized several times, which too we announce why the SCA the carrier and the SO achieve and the carrier more achieve. Now he's the highest scorer in Africa when it comes to the World Cup. So we've gone through a lot, but definitely we need himself more done no doors. Into no obisu so our son don't know no we didn't on. And yet by force we move bia then adult. Until the whole year, you better Ghana full nasi. Say, my supporting so far, maybe I did do no. You don't must na a bano minianum submission now. Say, Mikayan, Ubia with opinion. If you say Ubia with opinion, Ubia what dear or be pese or no unya yanko be. Me whom baby I actually say, yeah, ma ubi mandatory time. We say communicating. Our communication. Maybe I know I can't argue. What may accepting arguing, may respecting that for that. Now, so maybe I'm Ginano, but that's we communicated at the time we needed to communicate because we have people's emotions to play with. You can choose to give me or whatever you give me. It's your opinion. I have nothing against it. Now, because Madam say some opportunity now. Yet me abeka be near man here me say I knew say move try some be the amuye actually maybe and my as journalists and so they have nothing against it. Now so your best Ghana for say ubia ma ubia patronize they say abranche ni say omo pisikentina omo ye and also they need to recover. And you know we try to Ghana for say abranche ni tomorrow. Yeah, Asamoah to be no ebusiano or no de obefa ho asam kwan.
Okay.
Yeah, see movie bi so ho, movie ni hu yeah, see movie bi so ho, enu so mi hu yeah. And na Facebook, yeah promote, yeah Ghana for actual Facebook na. Nipa bi abia Asamoah Gyan account enye no kre. Only Facebook. Ni na enye no kre.
All right.
Yeah Ghana for mo bia no bia nkasa Facebook, yeah website. So person nya bibia wa Asamoah Gyan expressa www.asamoahgyan3.com. The BIDB to Asamoah Gyan or Instagram or some Twitter. Apart from that, you communicate over via beam.
All right.
Until Madam Asi, it was an opportunity. Na Ghana for moi na Nyankopon kasa. Say the mekano. Na ye hu ye nuano. Say Nyankopon so say wa fa na dia. yɛbɛda nyankopɔn ase medam ase.
Samuel Enim Ado, a business manager, Sanso, a spokesman for Asamoah Gyan and Bafo Gyan, and chief executive officer of Asamoah Gyan Foundation. And then we the Nyano studio Hanum Singer, Wabal Cheche, a yen Semama and Castro, a year Janet Bandun Samuel Cosway. I go so I maybe at one way. Me what Cali boss, the only boss with one S O Fianum Senche. Yeah, no, by D and come on, make out say Jimmy D Vodafone, Adara Momo Masu and say, Ma, ya de entertainment review, Navy, ya de Abramo.
Castro, ne uncle, all the way from Takrady. Uncle Ben.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Lambo Pacho, Ebusha, what's it?
Oh, Bishafo, Yamanya,
Ifinya.
No.
Ebiatu one from home, another year to Morocco Kodo. Na Yapade Yehu, Ebusha, what's be near Castro, Nasami, what's in it then?
You had a 2 o'clock. I am a brother, a social manager, come your friend. My friend, Norcade, Asamoah Gyan manager, friend, our catcher, and walk Adra, or Castro, keyboard to the ma, side, that is Botina Denama, what to see. One Anna, or be so fresh, look at the watch it. I hear the friend one hour, you know, and see, I can send her woman be
okay.
It's in yesterday.
Okay, I'm going to say, I know more Ben away too, and Obi no more Cadona, we will not say.
Okay, Castro, you're more fast. I am a bar, I am in a brother and a bar.
Okay,
in a brother and a bar, I am a bar.
Okay,
now, any Dara, and Cadon Ben and a missing a brother. Only Castro Nangasana brother, who feeds a quadra. Lady Champagne in the home, now call na when could in term into in Danope na when na waiting and non wako at down baby at the Okoto Asamoah Gyan na Jira Yanko come when na wakwen na what the 2 1 million ya no kwa my own family yan brother and I being na Castro na people to the ma I don't know able to no attention into not today. Iti ene da na aseme tini nyano wabon bodin biya da oba kishe na so minuke tidi inti ya matini de wongune inti ne brada na me wapa se akonso ya kasu nangasa ne brada ko o sisi ya mebushi ya fubi nisi waka hon we na wana sisi ya ubuda washe da wanzabaka enono
ekede hon sabaka mu na oyem na kakra nti epede isi detail de as Castro ya oba no up to now won hunu no
Castro you but not in the Castro what to see
nsunezi oyeno koda watu nsum but won hunu
what the you need them in simple you know what about to Facebook their body be what I Castro this way or shall robot me now ya no kor the no Castro CCI missing brother on the Castro Nankasa ne brothers ne busha fu bi mpo advance CCI me keke so you do be no say but I mean a message
the Castro body no wohunu no yasemo enti sesia no yenka de Castro tasi another oko because obiara kana sama owom ena when was the last time you wanna kase free adan even time and then you wanna kase free adan
oh be 45 minutes ago
be 45 minutes ago enti result of you obeying the still wohunu body no
wohunu the rescue team kwa wadama wa ugoda wa hwehwe
enti takrade to them if you to them what the memory
sinye takrada ya but ikuma edi asam atobia no dobia no ejuru ebiara esusu wansana njenyi the asam to dey go to market na you free them na ehwe yelisia yeta watakwada ha Medda yimpa tom obiata some no do on nado no je kan wa be fi obi bi sada ma fe bi so ya no kwara obiata na station for ba TV station for opia pero na ta de ko de obian di de Castro yamba da Castro why na me
Until up to now, the up to now, the Yentumian can't insinuate the other Otasi another way until the Oba body now.
Oh, sir, I'm as a father, maybe. The body in the woman because
confirmation I am comfort pedo or my friend Busini, as for you to be a father, you can confirm the Castro Castro will confirm from the father. Castro will should I make Castro there? Even the body no use me. Now, so the winter yanam, so what to soon. Or yellow the Yagra, but to see you want the body now, never that can send out the heart to win cinema.
Peace FM.
One on one play. What's no what will be the worship. Go for dots now. Both nedo. I don't know what we will one day people to now got saying na audition the in for the mina what to them why you I don't find our brother. So Obi Sondiga Nano, the Jamaica from you. But father,
now says a Castro no mammy way.
No, one can.
No mammy one can. Anton and Candace, no way.
Oh, Name Cassette, in the garden, Mammy Cassette. And then the Jafuno, when you could be to them, the Funjoya,
Casa de Bredum.
Did you not come on soon and accumulate? It didn't more. It is often if you have a Quancana or one inch.
Enti Uncle Ben, Mawai do nature de Castro ne dead body na Yerishe Sisiala.
I know I am a question.
Wow.
Name I am a question. Madina Kaka in there. Yenya instant carbon in oil and Paria can win some TV. Because what you see.
Peace FM.
Yeah, better, yeah, Plus FM. I see, yeah, Dr. Pounds, or yes, I interview or Plus FM na Adaroma and Bobby and Awie Edema Mono. Now, my main core messages no abano say na many a calibers, Emma MD and Como or Hanum say, hey, also now betrena. This one from Akia Ejikumwan says, who is this guy who calls himself PR for Asamoah Gyan? Bad communication skills. And let me check this one also here from Michael Smith says, I can see, I do not blame the young man. I blame the top footballers and musicians who are inexperienced communicators. Listening to the young man, I realize he doesn't understand the basic principles of communication. That timing is key in communication. Asamoah Gyan is too big a brand, and I think people who speak for him must be on top of issues. Please tell him to keep quiet. He's making a mockery of himself. And this one here from Don Pino in Malam says, Kwesi, wherever Castro and Janet are, is up to them and God and not us. Is that what it is? Not too clear here. We are solidly behind Asamoah Gyan and his family in his trying times. God knows best. And Raymond Andre says, I want answers. What really happened to Castro and the girl? Where was Asamoah Gyan, Enim and Co. when the incident happened? And this one here again says, what does Arnold mean by he should get down from his high horse? Must the guy say something he doesn't know? And why are you, your panelists, heckling him? That's Don Pino again. And Ohineba says, Kwesi, so he calls himself a PRO of the Gyans. Monies are going into the wrong hands. Sack him from the studio. He's not a PR, he's a business manager for Asamoah Gyan and Bafo Gyan. Eben Ahin says, from the way I see things, Sami is being rude to you guys there, and he should improve on his PR. Adrina says he should come down from his big horse. Hey, the arrogance is annoying. Humility pays. And Raymond says Enim should stop blaming those who wrote the book and the movies, since they initially refused to talk. Others will talk for them. And this one here says Okay, this is Victoria. Victoria says, Kisi, Ghanaian should put a stop to that because it's not helping the families of both Castro and Janet at all. Ghana for Pesado, let all wise up. And Adriana again here says it is really unfortunate how people feed on their fellow humans' misfortune. The circumstances in which our brother disappeared is still a mystery. Asamoah's PR should have commented on his Castro issue when the incident occurred. Or the accident. Okay, well, I hope they are safe wherever they are. And this one here. Okay, let me just do this one, and we'll just. Is it Cell Film says they can meet for the first time. Castro is a star, and the girl might admire Castro a long time. It can happen that he is not too clear for me. Let me just leave it. 020-772-9922. 020-772-9922. And Raymond Asante. Unim no say Calibos. Ofianum say. And then no baby din komo. Make out say Vodafone Adarama. Vodafone no masu asumi this side media dey bro na we entertainment review. Omo no mo bonka.
The other day I was driving. Now my late dread. The traffic lights changed to green. And this guy in front of me would never move. He was buying recharge cards. Not only one, like 3 or 4. You know me, man, no pass him. I said, yo man, why are you buying too many recharge cards? He said, you don't understand, I have child phones. Especially one for cheap calls, one for international calls. I said, hey, hold it there. Charlie, now the phone does. In fact, the man was completely frustrated. You know how I know? Now the tear pakakra, like partial solar eclipse. Oh my God. So I decided to help him. And I told him about Vodafone Red. One package that gives you more minutes to call people on Vodafone, on other networks, people abroad, to text and to browse with as little as 5 Ghana cedi. You should have seen how excited this man was. When you join Vodafone Red, you get VIP treatment at their call center and retail shops. You can enjoy free browsing at Vodafone cafes and so much more. I was so glad to help prevent the full eclipse on the man's head. Meanwhile, dial *200# to choose Vodafone Red. Vodafone Red. Hey, the papa. Swag papa says so.
Vodafone. Power to you.
Peace FM.
And this one to all my tomatoes.
Have you seen my beautiful baby? Have you seen my tomato baby?
Oh my Ada.
Baby suffer they cool me temper. Ada. Baby na sugar. Yo. Everybody they wait. Utakene no bomb. If I didn't maka, better soup na money kill am.
To you Aisha, pasta baby.
Yeah.
You're my darling.
Ada.
Make sure you don't send me that and PC photo again, Aisha. Nonsense.
I get them for everywhere. I don't know the lack of that. I get them for up and down. Baby, na tomato.